David Grossman is esteemed as one of the leading Israeli writers of his era, boasting 11 internationally acclaimed novels, among them Sea Under Love, To the End of the Land, Falling Out of Time, A Horse Walks into a Bar, and most recently, More Than I Love My Life. His repertoire extends beyond fiction, encompassing thought-provoking nonfiction works like The Yellow Wind, which offers a stark portrayal of life in the West Bank. His versatility shines through in children's literature, opera, and plays, each bearing his signature depth and insight. Translated into 45 languages, Grossman's works have earned him prestigious honors worldwide, including France's Prix Médicis for translated literature, the Peace Prize of the German Book Trade, the National Jewish Book Award, the International Man Booker Prize, the Israel Prize for Literature, and the Royal Society of Literature International Writers Award. Yet Grossman's impact extends beyond the literary realm. Over the last 40 years, he has fervently advocated for peace between Israel and its neighbors. Through his writings in leading newspapers and magazines, Grossman amplifies the call for dialogue and understanding between nations locked in conflict.
I think it's beyond the possibility of writers, of artists to change reality. Writers should focus on describing this reality, trying to understand it, to decode it, being able to put yourself in the shoes and in the body and in the mind of your enemy. It's very complicated for itself, but it's very rewarding. To be translated to so many languages is quite a privilege to me. I always felt I want to touch the heart of people. I wrote Falling Out of Time after the death of my son Uri, who fell in the Second Lebanon War in 2006. I wrote it because I felt that I must find a way to express what I'm going through and how can I describe the process of losing someone who is precious to you even more than yourself. I remember that after the Shiva, I went back to the room where I'm writing downstairs here, and I started to continue the book I was writing back then. In the first days, it was almost impossible. It's like touching electricity with bare hands. And then after the first day where I was able to write for a quarter of an hour and ran away from the room, and then the day after I came back and stayed there for half an hour. And step by step I realized that writing is the way to infuse warmth and life and creativity and love into my characters. And the fact that I was able to do it, to exude it from myself, revealed to me that I still have the ability to be alive and to feel and to think and to have all the layers of vitality that mankind has. And so in a strange way, I was not sure that I am going to save this book that I was writing, but the book saved me. We are recording this piece 2 days after the unforgettable night in which Israel intercepted more than 300 missiles and rockets of Iran that were sent to us. And I'm sure that many of the people who are working on this project of intercepting the missiles, they started their way here in the Technion, or they spent time here. The privilege of joining the Technion, of joining such a place of creativity and daring, it's a great present that I feel I am given by the Technion. Sometimes I'm being asked by young writers, what is the advice I can give a younger writer? It's funny for me to think that I'm already in the position to give advice to someone else. But I will say that in our world that is quite a tough world, try to insist on nuances, on the special fibers of things, of human beings, of human mind. This is what we can contribute in a thick world to create something delicate, thin and accurate.